welcome to your reading. This is for Pisces, all placements. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're meant to see this is simply when you are meant to see it. And let me say that when you engage with my channel, meaning you subscribe, you like, and comment, it allows me as the intuitive to tap into your energy, and the algorithm will pick up precise, concise, and clear messages. So connect with the channel if you feel free to do so. As you can see, I have the Akashic Records open here, connecting us to the Akashic field with 5 Hertz deep theta binaural beats. And I will have that on in the background. So, Pisces. I have consecrated the space. I have invoked the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, my archangels, my ancestors, as well as the collective's ancestors. Okay. I am going to play my music box for the beautiful Mother Goddess Isis Osset. And I'm going to light some Pollo Santo to consecrate the space even more. I like to do that on camera so you guys can just sink into the energy of the reading. Normally it's longer, but I didn't tune it long enough to go throughout the whole music. Okay, so Pisces, all placements. We have truth here that came out. Hopefully you guys can see that. So you're faced with looking in the mirror. You're faced with finding your truth, speaking your truth, knowing your truth, and not concerning yourself with others' truth. I feel like you're starting to finally realize, Pisces, that everyone's truth is different. I feel like you have been on a quest, a search for truth. This is giving me a hard time. And in that quest, you have found that truth is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? And as much as you find out the truth to whatever it is, could be research, the world, God, spirit, the universe, only those who are ready to hear and be awakened to truth and are aligned with your frequency will hold the same truth as you. Okay, this is kind of giving me problems, but it's smoking a little bit. Just a little bit, just enough, right? Okay, we also have Bastet here, which is the guardian of the underworld. She's also the protector of the household. She is many things. She is ferocious, but beautifully ferocious, fierce, feisty. So this is the truth card that came out in the pre-shuffle. This is very ancient too. Some of you may be really drawn to the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Ra. Some of you may even have a tattoo of that. I'm hearing on your arm or chest or on the back of your ear. That is very specific for some of you. Or maybe your Egyptian lineage or bloodline is calling you or telling you to be able to connect with them deeper and to hear messages to get some type of tattoo behind the ear. That's for very select few of you. I do also feel like there's been battles with yourself. You see how these are like identical. Some of you may even be a twin or just have a twin flame as well. Twin flame journey, twin flame energy. Maybe even just a karmic soulmate here, because they are like kind of sparring their swords. So I feel like this has been a battle of the sexes, battle of truth, battle of knowledge, battle of just everything, right? Just a battle. And I do have some channeled messages. We have here, new beginning. A new beginning is right around the corner, coming around Leo season. All you have to do is hold on for a little less than a month. The Divine Mother and Father wants you to know that they are so pleased with your grace and patience and how resilient you've been throughout this process, situation, season, cycle, trial, tribulation, strength / new beginnings. So I got that channeled message because as I was splitting and shuffling and charging this deck, I split it and new beginnings and strength were right there. So I was like, okay, that is definitely a channel message. Just persevering and having strength just a little longer, knowing that a new beginning is on the horizon. And I know I had mentioned Bastet and Leo season. Some of you may have a Leo rising or have Leo highly aspected in your chart. Or some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Okay, you put it where it goes. And for some of you, that isn't the case at all. It just has to do with, you know, the astrological seasons. So yes, let's get right into it. But I definitely feel as though there has been a lot of tests, truths have been tested. Yeah, with you and a lover. Look at that, 11. Twin flame energy, I did say that. 1 and 1 is 2, right? So lots of passion here, a new beginning and strength even in love, okay? And this is love with yourself, love with another. I feel like you've had to learn that lesson that through loving yourself is how to heal and attract passion and true love within your connection. And that doesn't mean that it's been easy, right? Rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Look at this, like it's like a mirroring of two people, right? Spooning and enthralling one another. And all of this, like you're heavily protected. This eye here, it's like the heavens, the Divine Mother and Father watching down on you, your ancestors, okay? Truths are even being revealed at this time. Yep, and then we have harmony at the bottom of the deck. You can even say this affirmation: rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And this could even be not just passion and love, Pisces, but passion for your purpose, right? Purpose-driven passion. Passion, purpose. Passion-driven purpose, right? And maybe that's also what you're coming into, and that's what this new beginning could also be about, right? Where look at that, my phone rang. Yep. So that's definitely confirmation. There is a new beginning around your purpose, your passion, going back to what you were passionate about as a child, maybe at age 11, something that you did in your childhood, right? And the number 11 may even be significant, you know, born on the 11th of March or the 2nd of March, or that age just being really significant. And then we have 13 here, energy. All inside my fire, divine energy, fill me, make me shine. And I'm definitely going to put this here because that's 2 and 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You are finally aligning with the truth of your energy, your true energies, your energy's true blueprint. As you quiet your mind, you allow spirit and your guides to assist you. Okay? There's a fire, because we've got rise, passion, rise up high, right? And then a light inside my fire divine energy, fill me, make me shine. This is a lot of solar plexus energy. But yeah, you're falling in line with your true purpose, your energy's blueprint, your energy, your energy's purpose, your energy's truth, the true essence of who you are meant to be. And I did say solar plexus, and then we have yellow here, right? Joy, as I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. So lots of light. Some of you may even be really into and love candles, that element of fire. Some of you may have, just a lot of fire in your birth chart. And we are coming into, like I said, Leo season. Some of you even come from the light family, star ancestor lineage of the Lyrans. Okay? Yeah, but there is definitely some health. Yep. Okay, so your health is definitely rising. There is something, this burning desire about your health, your overall well-being. Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring to me your health and might. So some of you are really starting to take your health seriously. The Piscean energy is very spiritual. So sometimes it is hard to fully focus on the physical aspects of yourself. But you're finally realizing that in order for you to fulfill your purpose, in order for you to do what you came here to do, your physical body has to be immaculate. It has to have good energy, right? Health, your overall health and energy has to be aligned. It goes hand in hand pretty much, right? Yeah, and you're receiving justice. So some of you need to or have made, your appointments and stuff like that, because we do have justice here. By the power of 3x3, Ma'at delivered justice to me. So some of you, because we've got truth here, which aligns with justice, right? So some of you, this has been been a long time coming for something, right? It's been a long time coming for some type of justice for your health, energy. I feel like, for some of you, let's be honest, right? Pisces is self-sacrificing, very much so, putting others before themselves, right? So this has been also the battle of, like I said, learning that through loving yourself is how you are best able to fill up others. And you're finally coming into, it's almost like you have waited your whole life for the time that you are coming into now. Like this is your year. We're gonna pull some tarot for you, Pisces. Let's pull some tarot to clarify the reading. Divine Mother, Divine Father, please show me what it is that Pisces needs to hear and see at this time. Align me with their energy. Also align me with their ancestors and relay any messages that need to come through from their ancestral lineage. Please, Spirit. Wow, this Eight of Wands, this came out in the other reading for Pisces. Oh, okay, so Three of Swords. Yeah, so you are receiving some justice and some help around heartache. It's even had, this heartache has even had an effect on your health, Pisces. Yep, as I split the deck, Five of Wands and Ten of Swords. Yeah. So there's been like a lot of toxicity that has affected your health. And I feel like all of that, this is like a sad truth that you've had to face. Yeah, your energy being depleted, that makes sense. Depletion of energy. And that's why you've been praying like, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, right? Because it's like, enough is enough. Like, I can't keep going the way I've been going, right? If it wasn't for your connection with spirit, then life would be a lot harder for you. Yeah, here's your energy. 5 of Cups. And I'm not going to say there's been a lot of woe is me energy, Pisces, but yeah, we've got, so there may be fights around money. 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, as I split the deck. You know, I feel like there have been people, maybe even, you know, a mother figure, or just a woman that you may have looked up to, or just some type of, maybe even a decline of health with an older, you know, a person, a guardian, somebody that you looked up to. This has also been weighing on your energy. And there's a truth that is coming out about this connection. And it's like you've been praying for some type of justice, for some type of divine intervention. Because we've got Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, right? So mother energy is already out here. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Am I taking that, Spirit? Yes. Okay. Yep, Queen of Cups. There's your energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, so we've got strength here, which that is like double strength, because in the beginning I mentioned strength. Leo energy, Knight of Pentacles, and 8 of Swords. I feel like there's something that you've also needed to set boundaries and have strength over when it comes to money. I feel like there have been people crying out, kind of like coming to you for help, and you've had to kind of choose yourself, if that makes sense. You know, having this strength and saying, look, Spirit, like you're looking back with this 8 of Wands energy, right? Here you are, like looking back at the, like needing the strength from the spirit realm, needing strength from your team to come in. Like, I can only help those who are willing to help themselves, right? That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like you can only do what you can do when others are willing to show up for themselves. If others are not willing to show up for themselves, and that's been a hard lesson that you've had to learn, Pisces, because for so long you were gaslit, you know, manipulated, and not even like, and this could be, you know, by your own family, like we said, like a mother figure. You've really had to set boundaries, and it almost feels like you're going against. We've got death here, new beginning, Scorpio energy. Yeah, so this is definitely calling in help from the dead, from your ancestors, right? Yeah, looking to your ancestors, your spiritual team for strength. Yeah. Some of you need to do some type of ritual, seance, some type of like calling in, invoking of your like closest ancestors, like those in this lifetime. Like a grandmother, I'm hearing. Grandmothers. I also feel like that's where you gain, like I said, a lot of your strength. Some of you may even be raised Catholic, have like Christian, Catholic upbringing. I heard First Communion. Oh, that wanted to clearly come out. We've got Page of Cups. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, walking away, and then the Sun card. It's like you did what you had to do. Yeah, and Spirit wants you to know that everything is going to be okay. Like, even though it felt Yep, Tower. This other person has to go through this. This is all divinely orchestrated. This is not so much you going through a Tower. This is definitely somebody else, is what I'm getting. This is definitely someone else's energy that is going through a Tower moment, but it's also for the best because the sun came out right before the Tower card. So this is definitely a good Tower. I mean, every card in the tarot is good, right? There's that fine line between duality and how we choose to view and look at duality, right? Some of you had to walk away too here because you have children, you have responsibilities, you had to, and this was not, I really feel this was not easy for you, Pisces, at all. You really, and if you don't resonate with really relying on your spiritual team for help and your ancestors, this is something that Spirit is really pressing, that you really need to rely on your ancestors and Spirit for your strength. That is where you need to really pull from, utilize what has been given to you for free, is what I'm getting. Utilize what Spirit, the universe, has given you for free. Like, there's no excuses. Like, we can say all day, oh, I don't have support, I don't have anybody in my life. Like, how long are you going to continue this 5 of Cups energy, right? Crying over spilled milk. It's time to do something about it. And this could be even somebody else's energy where they're projecting this, right? Like, oh, I don't have anyone, I've never had anyone. But what about yourself? You have yourself. That is the most and most important and best relationship and connection you can have. It all starts and ends with you. Like, fucking accountability, right? Like, you're over it. I'm really sensing like you're just over it. It's like, enough is enough. Like, I can't fucking take excuses anymore. Like, if it's like we come from the same place, like, I feel like this is you saying this, like, we come from the same place. If I can do it, you can do it. We come from the same place, you know? And for some of you, it's like with the mother figure, like, you raised me. I come from you. So if I can do it, you can do it, you know? Yeah, it's like you walking away is your victory. You walking away is not necessarily, you know, turning your back. Yep, expression. You're living in your truth. Number 4, find voice, bottled up emotions, communicate. Yep, look at her. She's like screaming. It's like, that's the accountability. Yep, I'm going to read this out of the book. But yeah, truth, expression, energy, passion, health. It's like not speaking up, not speaking your truth. It's like now is the time. It has to happen. It's unhealthy for you not to express yourself. It's unhealthy to keep shit bottled up. That is where autoimmune disease, that's where dis-ease and disease come from and manifest from, is not speaking up, not voicing how you feel. Fuck that. What is that song from Janae Aiko? And she's a Pisces too. I always talk about her on my channel. She it's speak from your gut, honey. Say what you want, my love. Be who you wanna be. Speak, 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 speak. Be free, right? Speak from your... Wait, hold on. What is it? It's, speak from your soul, sugar. Say what you want, lady. Act like you know who you are. Speak from your gut, honey. Say what you want, my love. And for you, for some of you, honey and sugar is like very significant. And I always, you know, I always talk about fairies here, but I'm getting a lot of fairy energy. I feel like you need to leave an offering for the fairies and the earth angels in your neighborhood. Go out. I feel like some of you live near like a forest or some, you know, like really close to Mother Earth where you live. And the fairies definitely want a milk and honey offering. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we have 6 here. Cleanse and release. Okay. We've got clear blocks. Sorry. clear blocks, listen to your system, let energy flow. So there's that energy again. And listen to your system, which is all about your health, right? Like, look at these cards. Like, look at how much, and then look, like, they all kind of flow and look the same, right? Like such ancient, shamanic, beautiful energy. Look, that's you, Pisces. Look at all that energy. The water energy. That's your element. You're gaining your wings. It's time to fly. It's time to cleanse and release. That's why I always talk about it. You have to do your spiritual baths. Your spiritual baths are part of your remedy, your alchemy. Spiritual baths are your portal to your connection with spirit. You have got to cleanse. That will solidify, sanctify, and consecrate your connection with spirit. We've got 4 and 6 here, which is 10, completion. Beautiful. Such beautiful energy here. And then look, this is the fire energy here with expression. She's like screaming out fire, right? Loving your body, loving the skin you are in, holding yourself. It's like you really need to be held. Yep, look at this. Some of you may be expecting or are a mother already, right? Honor the journey. This is 4 again. 444, the 144,000, okay? Don't rush. Experience life. Respect others. Allow messes. Allow messes. It's okay not to be okay, right? And even with your kids, learn to surrender. It's okay if they make a mess, right? I just personally, real quick, for me, I was in the neighborhood with all, like, my daughter and my son, and me and my daughter were painting, and we were painting like all over our body and stuff. And one of the little girls, who I found out was also a Pisces after a while, because I asked when her birthday was, and she said March 14th, and I was like, oh, mine's the 12th. But anyway, her name was Sophia, which, for those of you who know, the mother god is Sophia, right? Sophia energy. But anyway, once the little girl was like, oh, I don't want to paint on my, my face or anywhere, like, just paint my hand. And then once she seen that I was painting all over my body and my face, she was able to, like, open up and, okay, I want my face. It's like, it's okay to get messy. It's okay to, connecting with children too, I feel like, is also part of your purpose, Pisces. Children are the future. And, a lot of times when you see kids playing outside, you don't really see the parents out there with them. That is what is needed right now more than ever. You are incredibly involved with your children, allowing messes, like the card said, like allowing expression. I feel like a lot of you also have found such beauty in creation, in being the portal of creation, tuning into your womb space, checking in with your womb, right? Because I placed this deck down right on top of the health card. So some of you have, this really resonates. I mean, March is the 3rd month, and I know some of you, Pisces, are born in February, but, I'm saying that, March is the 3rd month, the Holy Trinity. These are things that will automatically resonate with you if these messages are for you, right? But I do want to read these out of the book, but I definitely feel as though I need to pull from another deck. Okay, let's see. Let's pull from the Rose Oracle. And this is also a Sisterhood of the Rose reading and message. I'm going to start doing Sisterhood of the Rose readings. That way I can really gauge who here on my channel really wants to be and is naturally guided to the Sisterhood of the Rose. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness, and there's that baby. Some of you also experienced a lot of trauma in the womb of your mother. And let's face it, let's be honest here, right? There is so much pain and oppression embedded with the divine feminine energy because of all the fighting we've had to do as women and are still fighting. So we have Sub Rosa here. Sub Rosa. Hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Okay. This is like really aligned with, this is like inspiration for me that I really need to start doing more. And I'm gonna really like start doing and tapping into posting. I have so many videos that I need to post about like mystery school teachings and stuff like that. Lineage of the Rose, see? And I was just talking about Sisterhood of the Rose, moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call, gather. Yep, I definitely need to do a Sisterhood of the Rose live and gather those of you here on my channel who feel aligned and called. Wow. I think I'm going to read these out of the book too. This is going to be a long reading. And if not, if whatever, I feel like I need to read these out of the book more so than those now that I've pulled these. Give me a second. I have the book right here. Perfect. Okay. All right. So Sabrosa. And that's so beautiful because my last name is Dorosa, which is of rose. Sub Rosa. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Okay. The rose has been a symbol of secrecy for millennia. The ancient Romans wore rose garlands on special occasions, and when these were hung above important meeting places, the conversations that took place beneath were considered sub rosa, or under the rose. It was considered that things said under the rose will be kept secret and not repeated. There's also an image of the ancient Egyptian god Horus. Didn't I say that in the beginning? Sitting with a rose and holding his finger to his lips, symbolizing silence about the deep mysteries. I'm going to look that up and post it right here for the reading. The phrase sub rosa may have its origins in ancient Greece, where in 477 BCE, a secret negotiation took place in a building attached to the temple of Minerva, seen on this card. Okay, so let me actually, because you will receive an activation just by looking at this. Okay, past life remembrances, and also remembering who you are in this lifetime as well. Okay, on the building's roof was a rose garden, hence sub rosa. Another otherworldly theory of the phrase's origin is linked to Eros, who is said to have bribed Harpocrates, the Greek god of silence and secrecy, with a rose to persuade him to remain silent on the affairs of the gods. This card represents the great mysteries that are available for us to uncover and remember, secrets that are waiting to be found, teachings that your soul might be ready to learn. Look beyond what your eyes can see and dig a little deeper. You are here to uncover lost wisdom, ancient secrets, and deep mysteries. You are being called to study the great mysteries, to live the great questions, and step into your role as a teacher, guide, or mystic. Are you being called to question things and unearth the truths of the unknown? Soul inquiry. What are you being called to study, learn more about, or unearth? Beautiful. Sabrosa. Okay. Beautiful. And the portal, the 7-7 portal was yesterday. And this is, it said, where in 477 BCE, a secret negotiation took place in a building attached to the temple of Minerva. Maybe we could do like a transmission, like a guided meditation where we go there. Maybe that's what we could do for the Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay. Comment if that's something you would be interested in doing. Okay, so Lineage of the Rose. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I will put this here. These times, these changing divisive times, your soul chose to be here right now for this. You are part of a collective team led by the goddess, by the mother of us all, to reweave the thread of the rose back into the tapestry of humanity, to make spaces where all people feel cherished and safe, to heal and be healed from the destructive patterns of patriarchy, to be part of the return of the goddess to earth. If you've been doubting your path, you are being called to look within and trust the whispers and weavings from caverns deep. The way of the mystic rose, wow, is walked by few and known by heart, not mind. Try not to overthink, rather trust the threads that are woven deep. This card contains within it a confirmation of the inner call and a reassurance that you are not alone in it. The mother of us all thanks you for being part of these changing times for humanity. She acknowledges your devotion, doing your best to support yourself and others in the journey back home to themselves, to each other, and to the earth. She wants you to know that she is available to guide you every step of the way. Speak, sing, and dance with her. You are led, you are led, you are led. Soul inquiry. How are you being called to commit more deeply to humanity and the earth? Pisces. Beautiful. I need you to say this. Transmission. It's a rose transmission. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the altar and fall into the great mother's arms. Again, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I am carrying onto the altar and fall into the great mother's arms. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the altar and fall into the great mother's arms. Ashe, 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 I have spoken. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. I want to pull another card. Wow. And that just speaks from everything we've been talking about in this reading. Brothers of the Rose. Wow. Okay. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. Look at that. And we were talking about the divine masculine, divine feminine in the beginning, but the twin flame connection as well. Look at that. Some of you are really connected to your brothers, and that is also what really connects you to your partner, for those of you in relationships. Needing to make peace with the father of your children as well as your father. Even if for some of you, your father has passed on, crossed over. Needing to make peace with that. And then we have, the Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest. Look at the beauty of this card. Wow. For some of you, your spirit animal is the deer, the hawk. Ellen of the Ways, antler goddess, is very significant for some of you. And if you don't know, you need to look into her. Ellen of the Ways. Beautiful card. Wow. I'm going to read this one out of the book. Yep. And then that will be the last and final message. Look at that. The bloom. Creations realize. Right time. Harvest. Celebrate. Yep. That's what you're coming into, Pisces. Beautiful energy. I am definitely going to really make it my mission now, more than ever, to start up the Sisterhood of the Rose. This is definitely something that I have to do. I've been knowing I had to, but this is just further confirmation for me. Okay, the Holy Grail. Okay. The Holy Grail is a mysterious, long-sought relic about which stories have been told through the ages. Some believe it holds the key to eternal life and divine union. Many devote their lives to discovering and possessing it. It features in the legends of King Arthur, the knight Galahad achieved the vision of God through the Grail. In Christian mysticism, the Grail is a cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper and afterward by Joseph of Arimathea to catch blood at the crucifixion. It was taken to the Isle of Avalon and buried on Chalice Hill, Glastonbury, UK, which turned the Chalice Well's waters red. Pilgrims travel all corners of the world today to drink from these healing waters. Some believe the Grail legend predates Christ and was inspired by the wells and cauldrons of Welsh and Celtic mythology. The Holy Grail is the ultimate spiritual quest. Many see quests as physical places to journey to, conquer, or find, but perhaps the Grail is an invitation to go inward, to connect with the grace within. Didn't I say grace in the beginning, that the Divine Mother and Father was so proud of you for the grace that you... Where's my journal? Where did I put it? Because I definitely said that in the beginning. It's right here. I definitely said that. Yep, right here. The divine, the divine M and F is Mother and Father, want you to know they are so pleased with your grace and patience and how resilient you've been throughout this process. Wow. Okay, sorry, I just had to, okay. Okay. To connect with the grace within, to find it without, to realize that this journey of drinking from the eternal well is to find it deep within as the part of us that cannot be extinguished. Perhaps this is why the rose is a symbol that goes with the Grail, her petals calling us to spiral in, for it's there that we find the nectar of all that we've been searching for, patiently waiting. There's patiently waiting for us to return to it. Stop looking without. Stop the endless searching. Turn your gaze within. Soul inquiry. How can you go within and focus more on what really matters? And this is on page 88 and 89. For some of you, you are born in those years. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. This reading is so wow. I am just, yeah. Okay. That is all I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please hashtag Sisterhood of the Rose in the comments. Please reach out to me if that is something that you would be interested in. Okay, I want to hear back from you guys. I want to hear your input because you are my soul family. I love you. If you're interested in a personal session, please click the link in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe if this content resonates with your energy. That way I can tap into your energy as well. I love you all. Sending you guys so much love, protection, peace of mind, and abundance. Until we meet again.